Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video you're going to learn how to design this double composition with CorelDraw. It's all about blending of images, blending of different images. Right, before we get started, please click the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new video. All right, to get started, I'm going to make use of all these materials. All right, let's get started. This is the image of the couple. I remove it with the help of remove.bg. If you want to remove any background in the blink of an eye, just go to www.remove.bg. so you remove the background. All right, now what we are going to do now is that firstly, let me duplicate this image. Now I'm going to convert it. It's going to be a grayscale. I converted it to grayscale. Right now what we're going to do, you move over to bitmap again. When you move over to bitmap, you come over here, outline trace, you click outline trace, you move to high quality image, you click high quality image, you click on reduce bitmap. It's going to load. Now you have to increase the details, increase it to the maximum length. Just increase it to the maximum length. Increase it to the maximum length. All right, just let's exercise some patience so that the progress bar will be completed. Okay, when it's done, you click on OK. Now the next thing to do is that you need to ungroup all. You click on ungroup all. When you ungroup all the objects, you click on create boundaries. Create boundaries means you want to create an object outside the selected area. That is, you are creating an object outside the selected area. Let's do it so that you will know what I'm talking about. So you click on create boundaries. Okay, all right, it's done. Now what you're going to do is that let's bring out the object. So since we have brought out the object, so what we're going to do now is that let's delete the object. We don't need it anymore. All right, so what we're going to do now is that you click on this one, you press P from the keyboard so that it's going to move on the center of the page. So right now you right click on this one, you click on power clip inside, you power clip it inside this container. Okay, so right now you right click on it again, you click on edit power clip, you move inside it. So what you're going to do now is that you need to make sure that they're properly aligned. Make sure that they are properly aligned. Make sure that the image aligned properly. All right, I think this is good. When you are done, you exit the power clip. When you are done, you exit the power clip. Right now what you are going to do now is that you need to remove the outline of the object. When you remove the outline of the object, you click on shape 2. Right now we're going to cut this place. From this place we're going to cut it off. You select these nodes from the keyboard, you click delete, you delete it. So you select this node, either you right click on it and you click to line, or you come over here and click to line. It's going to make it a straight line immediately. So right now the next thing that we're going to do here is that we need to delete this place. We need to delete these nodes. Just delete these nodes. Carefully delete these nodes. Carefully delete these nodes. We don't need it. You select this one to line. You select this one to line. You select this one to line. You delete this node. You delete this node. You select this one to line. You select this one. You delete this node. You select this one to line. You delete this node. You delete this node. You delete this node. You select this one to line. All right, now since we are done, the next thing that we're going to do now is that we need this image, which is this one. I'm going to bring it to front. So I'll select, let me increase the size. I'm resizing it. Okay, right now the next thing that I'm going to make use of transparency. You click on it. Now you're going to click on uniform transparency. So you click on uniform transparency. It's going to be 20. Make it 20. Alright, 20 is good. Now you have to power clip it inside. You right click on it, power clip inside. You power clip it inside this container. So right now we need to resize it. We need to set it properly. Just make sure that you set it properly. So with the help of shape tool, I'm going to crop this place down. I'm sorry. With the help of shape tool, I'm going to crop this place down. I'm going to crop it down from here. I'm going to crop it down. Yes, I'm going to bring this place inside too. Alright, let's see how it looks. I think this is good. So the next thing that we're going to do now is that we need to convert it back to bitmap. It's going to be RGB. So you click on OK. So let's make use of transparency tool again. From here you move it up. Let's bring it up more. Let's bring this place down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it up. You have to make sure that they blend properly. Just make sure that it blends properly. Alright, I think this is good. So when you're done, you power clip it. When you are done, you convert it to bitmap again. So when you convert it to the bitmap, you click the transparency tool. From here, you bring it like this. Let me take it inside more. Okay, I think this is good. Let me see how it looks from the outside. Alright, I think this is good. Now let's convert it back to bitmap. The reason why I am converting it back to bitmap is that let me show you. You know, if I give this place transparency and I want to give this place transparency also, have you seen it? First of all, it's going to change it. It's going to move the transparency from this side to this side. So you can only give one side transparency, which is linear transparency. So this is called linear transparency. Linear means one side is going to be transparent and the other side is going to be is going to oblique. So that's what it means by linear transparency. So it's going to you are going to give one side transparency. So that's why whenever I give it transparency, I convert it back to bitmap so that it's going to be an image. So I'm going to give this place transparency. I think I went too far. Alright, I think this is good. Now let me convert it back to bitmap again. So when I convert it to bitmap, I come over here, I pick the transparency tool. From here I give it transparency. I think this is good. Let me convert it to bitmap again. The one disadvantage of converting any image to bitmap is that it's reducing the image quality, but we don't care here because this image is already some kind of black and white. The color is not active. So but when you convert an image that has high quality to bitmap severally, it's going to reduce the image quality, so you have to be cautious. Alright, I think this is good. Yes, this is awesome. This is very good. It is perfect. Alright, now the next thing that we're going to do is that let's come over here. Let's move to effect. Let's move to brightness, contrast, and intensity. So from here we're going to do some settings here. This is too far. This is come over here. Alright, come over here. Alright, let's do some settings here. Alright, I think this is okay. You click on good. Okay, I think we're almost done. Okay, the next thing to do is that we are going to make use of this lens flare. Let me bring it over here. I have to reduce the size. I think it's going to be here. Let me duplicate it. Let me increase the size. Let me duplicate it. Alright, the next thing that we're going to do is that we have to power clip all of them inside. I select them and the power clip it inside. You understand? Alright. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to make use of this image. So now I'm going to give it a grayscale color. So I give it a grayscale. So with the help of shape tool, I'm going to remove the unwanted part, which is this side. I don't need it. So let me rotate it this side. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rotate it this side. Alright, now let me give it transparency. Okay, let me power clip it inside. Alright, okay, I think it's okay like this. Now let's convert it to bitmap. Now the next thing that we're going to do, I'm going to make use of shape tool. I'm going to bring this one over here. I'm going to bring this one up here. I'm going to take this one here. Alright, now let me make use of this transparency tool. Let me convert it to bitmap. With the help of transparency tool again, I'm going to come over here. Let me convert it to bitmap. Alright, now let me move to brightness and contrast. Alright, I think this is okay. Let me see how it looks. Perfect, this is good, this is good. Now we are going to make use of this. I'm going to make use of this cloud. Let me bring this cloud. Wow, it's too big. Let me resize it. I'm going to duplicate it. select it. Alright, I think this is okay. Now I'm going to make use of this bed. So you can see, as you can see, the bed, it has let me say, it has background. So to remove the background, I'm going to pick it. When I pick the background, click on apply. I come over here, bitmap color marks. So with bitmap color marks, you pick the background. It is only applicable if it has one color background. So if it has like a background of 3 or just it's only applicable when it has one color background. So now let's resize it. I think this is good. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you find this video useful, click the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new video. See you soon.